Twilla. Juan, what's up? How you guys doing? Doing good. Thank you for asking. How you guys doing today? I don't know if you guys are aware, but AV Watchmen has a new channel. It's called AV.Watchmen. We the People is his new channel, so go check him out. He's been doing a lot of research and investigations on the boys that came up missing in California City. So please tune in to AV Watchmen's new channel. It's a very, very fresh new channel, and he already has almost 10,000 subs for his investigation. So go check him out, guys. I think his channel is going to do real good in what he's doing, and I'm on my way up to help him out in his investigations, just to be another pair of eyes on the streets, and to see if there's any light I can shed on the situation. You know, two is better than one, so that's the way we're looking at it. But this definitely needs to be exposed, so mostly I'm going out there to expose the corruption in the area, and hopefully we can shine some light on whatever's going on out there. Seems like there's multiple cases in California City that murders that haven't been solved, and it looks like the community's getting tired of it. So I don't know if you guys are aware, but there's a lot of information on AV Watchmen's channel. If you haven't seen those videos, make sure you go check them out. But we're on our way up there. Well, I'm on my way up to be with AV right now. We're going to head over towards Bakersfield, see if we can canvass the neighborhood where the parents used to live. Want to move in the house, something with it. So we're just on a road trip right now. Just wanted to let you guys know that we're out and about. Try to get AV Watchmen some more support on his channel. We were out at the neighbor's residence last night, guys, where the incident supposedly took place over in California City, and we were going over some video footage of the incident, or the timeline that they say the incident happened, which was around between 4 and 5 o'clock is what the father of the children stated in his interview. It happened it all went down, or it all took place. I don't remember his exact words. It all played out is what he said. It all played out around 4 or 5 o'clock. But we were watching the video from 3:30, and I got a couple of clips of that on my other phone. So I'll put that out when I put the story together. But we see the guy in the backyard walking back and forth through a fence that he said that he left open. So we were reviewing this footage, and we went through the entire probably hour and a half of footage from the time he was in the backyard all the way to the time where he jumped in the van and supposedly searched every corner in the neighborhood, which we discovered that it didn't play out as he said it did. You know, he said that he noticed that they were gone. He ran inside and searched inside the house with his wife, and then searched outside. But there's about a 15-minute timeline where he goes and for 15 minutes, and the only other time you see him come out is when he approaches the van to jump in the van, and I guess that was his moment that he was going to take off to go look for the kids, apparently, or supposedly. But you know, if you're out there looking for the kids, you would think that the motion lights are going off around the property, and you're going to see a busy body skewering left and right, back and forth, and possibly with even a flashlight as it's getting dark. But none of that occurred. As you guys, if AV Watchmen posted the video, go check that out already, guys, on AV Watchmen, av.watchmen, we the people. And you're going to notice that nobody came outside to search the property. He said that he came out, you know, looked down the street, he went this way, that way, whatnot. But when he jumps in the van, you know, he just makes a U-turn and goes down, you know, opposite, you know, of the area. I mean, you would think if somebody came up missing, you would start searching directly in the general area where these kids could possibly be. Now, keep in mind that there's 2 dirt fields in between, or right beside his property. So in either side of his property, there's an empty dirt lot that there's no house built on. Imagine that if somebody ran outside the house looking for their kids, they would start searching those dirt lots, possibly, you know, even yelling out names and stuff like that. But the neighbors say they didn't hear anything. And also what's interesting is the neighbors are saying they didn't hear anything, but they're also saying that nobody ever came knocking on their door to see if they had seen any kids. And we're back. So I was saying, guys, there's this mysterious person that was, a father said that he spoke to a guy at one of the corners to ask him if he's seen the kids, but that person, from my knowledge, has not came forward with any type of statement in regards to interacting with that gentleman. You would think if a crime happened in your neighborhood, and if somebody's would probably, you know, not only willing, but wanting and willing to give your statement to police to help to find these kids. You know, and that just didn't happen this time around. So it's kind of interesting to see the timeline of the video, the actual footage, and listening to his statement, the parents of the kids that came up missing, listening to their statement. It just doesn't match up at all, guys. So make sure it sends some support to AV Watchmen's channel, av.watchmen, we the people. He's been investigating this case really hard, and now he's getting slack from the local police department there at California City, talking about that he's impeding in their investigation, and you know, threatening that they're gonna arrest him if they see him out there. I'm gonna try to go live later on Defend Our Freedom. See how that works out, guys. We're on our way up to Antelope Valley right now. We'll try to shed some light on the situation. So if you can, hit that like button, guys. Spread the word, let people know what we're doing out here. AV Watchman will be live on his drone later on. So be on the lookout for that as well. Appreciate you guys all tuning in and being a part of the feed today. Just giving a quick little heads up to what we're doing. If you're just joining, thank you guys for joining, and make sure to hit that like button. We're out heading towards Bakersfield. Actually heading to meet AV Watchmen first, and then we're off to Bakersfield. Go do a couple of rounds out there, California City. See what we can find, guys. If you guys haven't yet, make sure and go subscribe to AV.Watchmen, We the People. And we are back. Alright guys, driving through the hills here, so we might get cut off. But literally just taking a road trip right now up to Antelope Valley to meet up with AV Watchmen. Head out to Bakersfield, continue his investigation. So, like I said, if you guys are not tuned in to AV.Watchmen, We the People, make sure and go search it on YouTube and check out the videos that are following this crime that was committed. You know, pretty sad that this is happening to our children here in America. I mean, it could be a possibility that they came up missing, like the parents said, but it can also be a possibility that there was some foul play involved. And from everything that my eyes have seen, it doesn't look like this was an accident at all. But my eyes are just as good as yours, guys. So if you guys look at the evidence, look at everything in the whole, and make your own decision on what you think about this situation out here. You know, involving these two boys and all of the neighbors are just making all kinds of different statements in regards to this family. So go check out all those videos, man, and you're gonna see for yourself. Apparently, our corporate media is not spending the time to investigate this. I had barely even seen this story pass on the news myself, but for some reason, local media is not paying attention to this story as they should, to try to, gather information or to shed light on certain details. They only, show what they want, when they want, and how they want. So, fortunately, us as a smaller group of media, we have to also do our part to get out there and shed light as much as we can to make as many people aware of what's going on. So that's why I know AV Watchmen is taking this very personal, because it's out in his general area and it has to do with kids. And that's pretty sensitive to, I would think, anybody. I think kids are a very sensitive subject when it comes to them being hurt or coming up missing. I would hope and I would think that, all the parents out there are trying to protect their kids, 10,000%. You know what I'm saying? Our kids are already born into the world, let alone being hurt by someone so close to you. It's just disgusting behavior by adults that they don't know how to control situations. They have no self-control, and they're probably going through a lot of life problems themselves where they shouldn't be in a situation where they're responsible for so many things. I think those parents had 6 kids on their hands, and we all know, more than 2 kids is a handful. We all know that. So imagine 6 kids running amok, you know, and them trying to have control and possibly didn't have control of the children because they didn't have control of themselves, you know. So hopefully this will be a lesson learned for, or an eye-opener, should I say, an eye-opener for a lot of people to, you know, just to keep your eyes open for certain types of activities. You know, in this type of situation, see something, say something does make a lot of sense. You know, not for a camera guy standing in front of a building or something. You know, that's not a see something, say something type of situation, unless there's something malicious happening. You know, but somebody standing with a camera, or you know, somebody bald standing on the corner looking for opportunity is not. It's not a see something, say something type of activity, unless, like I said, there's some type of malicious activity, or if you suspect something of happening. But see something, say something in a situation when it involves kids, I support 100%. You know, kids know nothing better than to follow their parents' orders, and they depend on their parents to protect them at all costs, you know. So for parents to be the ones that are doing this to the children, you know, is pretty disgusting. So much love and respect to AV Watchmen, guys. AV.Watchmen. We the People is his channel. Make sure and go check him out. He's been covering this story for a couple of weeks now since it all went down. So he has a lot of videos following the story. And to be honest, there's a lot of people following his story, making their own story based on AV Watchmen's investigations. And you guys will see that his videos are being used on other outlets to shed light on the situation, which is great, you know. It is very, very good to know that our fellow activists out here are breaking barriers, and their videos are being used as, you know, watchable, newsworthy material that could possibly help shed light on this corruption. You know, so just a lot of little details that I don't know that AV Watchmen can explain to you in depth. So make sure and visit his new channel, AV.Watchmen. We the People, guys. Go check him out and follow his story, follow his investigation, and there's more to come. We're heading out to Bakersfield right now to go find out some more information, and also to go audit the police department and see what more information we can gather by going out there and trying to ask some questions. You know, that's just how it is. Appreciate y'all tuning in today, and thank you for the support. But my support points towards AV Watchmen at AV.Watchmen. We the People, guys. I'm going to head out to support AV Watchmen today in his investigation. Try to find out any information leading to the discovery, or any information to help the investigation on where's the boys. Make sure to share the link too, guys. Let people know what AV Watchmen is doing out here. So when you guys go tune in to AV Watchmen, We the People, make sure and share his links and let people know that he is doing God's work out here. And that is literally God's work. I don't see anybody else putting in as much effort into this as AV Watchmen and everybody involved in his team. So we're on the 5 northbound, guys. We're about to jump on the 14, heading towards Antelope Valley. We're gonna stop in Palmdale, meet up with my boy AV Watchman, and then from there we're heading out to California City or Bakersfield. But AV Watchman will be live on his drone with some drone footage later on, guys. So make sure and tune in to AV.Watchmen Be the People in probably a couple hours when we get to our location. He's gonna be live on the drone, so you guys will be live there, and I'll try to be in the chat. I don't think you'll be able to see the chat from being live on the drone, so I'll be watching the chat and Q&A for AV Watchmen as I'm there, because he won't be able to see any of that stuff. So that's kind of another wing, that I'm another feather under the wing, as we can say, to help out AV Watchman in his journey to success, helping out this investigation. Any feather under the wing will help him keep afloat. So this is what we're doing for him today. Just trying to help him out, just being one of those feathers in his wings, help him stay up in the air. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I was out here last night with AV Watchmen. We drove out to California City, and like I said earlier, we met with a neighbor that had the video footage of his surveillance cameras that's looking into the empty lot, following the residence of where supposedly the incident took place, of the children leaving the property and running away, which, as you guys will see, I'm sure AV Watchmen will put it together real well for you guys. You'll see the guy in the backyard supposedly gathering wood, as he said, but we didn't see him throwing wood over the fence at all. We never seen one object fly in the air like the guy stated. So, there's a lot of holes in his story, a lot of holes. And by having that neighbor's video surveillance footage, it sheds a lot of light on a lot of lies. So we're just trying to expose what is possible to expose, guys, and keep our eyes open out here. A lot of these stories get just brushed under the rug because people forget about them. They're so far from the inner city that people don't stay in touch with outer city limits, and they only stay in touch with local news, LA, inner city news, whatever the news media wants to put out there. But sadly enough, there's a lot of crimes being committed in these outer cities that, probably never even get solved, let alone get any attention from anybody. So that's why I could appreciate AV Watchmen spending numerous hours trying to dig in and find the truth, talk to neighbors, do his drone footage, and there's a lot that AV Watchmen is doing that I think is God's work, guys. So make sure and go support AV Watchmen in his journey to finding answers. Gotta get some answers, man. It's time for our children to feel. Trying to let this guy behind me pass me because he was tailgating me for a nice long while. I don't know why people want to drive so close, but that's how it is. I guess I do the same thing. But if these guys want to go 1,000 miles per hour, I'll just pull over and let them go 1,000, and I'll just do 100. See, that guy's doing 1,500 right there. He just zoomed right by us. Like, yeah, no speed limit here, guys. Here comes another one. He's going about 85, 75, 85. Fine. Thank you guys for all tuning in. SGB News First. I will be going live on Defend Our Freedom when I'm out here, guys. So check out, make sure to look out for the alert on Defend Our Freedom. And if you didn't know, Defend Our Freedom is my second channel. So go check out Defend Our Freedom. The logo is an American flag. And we're pretty much focusing on nothing but police interactions, cop watches, and I also use that channel to bring old videos back to light every once in a while. So every once in a while you'll see an old SGB News First video pop up on Defend Our Freedom, which it only happens so often. So check it out, guys. Defend Our Freedom. I'll be live on Defend and AV Watchmen. AV.Watchmen, We the People. This is his channel, guys, so make sure and go check him out on AV.Watchmen, We the People. You guys all know AV Watchmen from his other channel, AV Watchmen, but I think this channel that he's working on now is going to do really well, guys, so make sure and stay tuned in to his new channel, and make sure to hit that notification button and click on all notifications for that channel in particular. You know, there's a setting in YouTube, in your phone settings, that when you go to the app settings, you can turn notifications on or off for that app there. And sometimes if you turn them off there, it turns off all the notifications for people that you selected that bell. So if you guys turned off all notifications from YouTube, you're also turning off notification alerts from channels. So if you want those notifications from particular channels, you got to go to that channel in particular and click on that bell and click on the little icon that says all notifications, so that you're always notified when something comes out on that channel. I know, old news, new day. I don't know what's up with my phone holder, but it's acting dumb. It was leaning back like a gangster the other day, like big time. There it is, guys. Just a PSA for AV Watchmen's new channel. Make sure and tune in, like, subscribe, share. Make sure and leave a comment down below. Let us know what you think about you know, what we're doing out here on the streets. You know, the good, the bad, and the disgusting. We don't even care. We love it. We love to hear your comments. We love to hear what you think about us. If we're tall, dark, and handsome, or big, fat, and ugly, it's all good. We love it. We love it. We love it. Leave us a comment down below, guys. Let us know what you think about, you know, all this good, bad, and ugliness. It's all good. We'll let you stay here. We won't block you. We love the free speech. We love America. We love the First Amendment. And just remember, you don't get blocked from my channel unless you're giving death threats or racism. You know, those are the only two reasons that you're going to get blocked from this channel. You can call me a big fat fuck dirty bastard motherfucker with all you want, and I'll be like, hell yeah, thank you. Appreciate it. Appreciate take that. But once it becomes, all that racial slurs and death threats, then you're gone. So, welcome to Free Speech Central here, guys. With contingencies in place, okay? We do have some minor contingencies. We're on our way to WATCHMEN's location so that we can head out to Bakersfield. I should be reaching WATCHMEN's location in about 30 minutes from now, guys. I'm on the 14th freeway heading northbound. And once I touch down with AB, we're going to hit the road and head over to California City or Bakersfield, whatever the plan may be at this point. But AB got his drone so that he can go live on the drone, so we'll be able to do a live feed while he's in the air. Pretty cool if you ask me. I will also be attempting to go live in the air, so look out for Defend Our Freedom in the air. Is that down or no? Is that downtown like Judy Brown or what? If you click on this video to watch an audit, I'm sorry guys, this is not the one. We're promoting our journey today, heading out to Bakersfield with AV Watchmen. That's AV.Watchmen We the People, guys. Make sure and check out AV.Watchmen We the People. It's his new channel. If you go to his old channel, AV Watchmen, you're not going to see any of these videos on there. It's very important that you understand that AV Watchmen has a new channel. It's called AV.Watchmen We the People. Go check it out, guys. He's doing God's work. And not even the government can gather as much intelligence as AV Watchmen did on this situation that he's, shedding light on. So you guys got to go check him out. Good afternoon to everybody, and good evening, depends on where you're at in the world. Thank you guys all for tuning in. Appreciate the love and support you guys always give to my channel, and also to Defend Our Freedom. If you guys are not aware, Defend Our Freedom is my second channel, so go check that out. If you guys get a chance, go check out Defend Our Freedom. We have a bunch of original videos that are not here on SGV News First. When I first started growing my channel, I did put a lot of repeat videos from SGV onto Defend Our Freedom, but now Defend Our Freedom has taken a new path and is doing its own thing. So we're out there cop watching, live on patrol, patrolling the streets of LA, and most of my cop watches are going to be on Defend Our Freedom, guys. So go check that out. My second channel, Defend Our Freedom. But even more important than that, make sure to tune in to AV Watchmen's second channel, AV.Watchmen We the People. And speaking of the devil, he's calling me right now, so hold on, guys. What's up? Yeah. right, guys, I'm back. AV Watchman just corrected me. Sorry about that, guys, but it is actually AV Watchman, AV.Watchmen United We Stand, guys. My mistake, promoting the wrong channel. But hey, if there is a AV Watchmen, we the people, more power to you guys. You should get a lot of subs and stuff like that, right? Because we support each other out here. So thank you guys, and go watch AV Watchmen United We Stand. Correction. You guys are probably correcting me in the chat, and I appreciate you guys. I'm driving right now, and I can't pay attention to what's going on in the chat. So thank you guys all for tuning in, and welcome to SGV News First. If you're new to the channel, make sure to hit the like button. We do nothing but First Amendment audits and expose corruption on SGV, expose corruption, bullies on the streets, people trying to violate our rights. And today we're just partnering up with AV.Watchmen United We Stand, and we're going to back him up in this investigation. And that's about it, guys. We'll be live later on with the drone. And thank you guys for all having our back and for being here with us. We appreciate the love and support. And for the backup, if you guys are out here to support and back us up, we appreciate that too. So thank you guys. And like I said, look out for those live feeds later on Defend Our Freedom, and also on AV Watchmen United We Stand. We'll be live later on. So I'll go ahead and let this one go for now, guys. Appreciate you guys. Much love and respect to all. You guys be safe, love each other, take care of one another, and we out, guys. Peace.